When you think of Iowa, you might picture rolling fields of corn and quiet towns. But beneath this peaceful image, another Iowa exists, one where homelessness and addiction are quietly growing. This isn't just a big city problem, it's happening right here in the heartland. The reasons are complex. Job loss, medical bills, mental health struggles, and addiction. These aren't strangers. They're our neighbors, people who once had jobs, homes, and dreams. Now, they search for a safe place to sleep, often invisible to most of us. You might notice a car parked for days, or someone with all their belongings on a park bench. Official numbers show more people seeking help, but many remain uncounted, staying with friends, in cars, or in tents. For years, Iowa seemed immune to this crisis, but rising costs and the opioid epidemic have changed everything. The safety nets are thin, and more families are caught in cycles of poverty and despair. Understanding this crisis means looking past the cornfields and seeing those struggling in the shadows. It's a quiet crisis, but for those living it, the effects are loud and life-changing. The landscape is shifting, and the need for awareness is urgent. This is the new reality for many Iowans. The first step is to see it. Only then can we begin to respond. Along Iowa's highways, you'll find more than just families on vacation or trucks hauling goods. There are travelers whose journeys are about survival, not leisure. At truck stops, some nurse a single cup of coffee for hours trying to stay warm. Their stories are often unheard, but they're everywhere. David, once a truck driver, lost everything to injury and addiction. Now, he moves from town to town, sleeping in his old pickup, searching for work. "We're not bad people," he says, "just hit a patch of bad luck that never ended." Another traveler, a young woman with her dog, left a troubled home and now walks from place to place, relying on the kindness of strangers. She says the hardest part is feeling invisible. People see her, but don't really see her. These stories echo across Iowa, from big cities to rural towns. People follow rumors of work or a shelter bed, always on the move. Their journeys reveal a hidden network of resilience and struggle. They are a constant presence on forgotten streets and back roads. Each encounter is a reminder of how many have fallen through the cracks. The road is long, and the support is thin. Yet their perseverance is a testament to human strength. These are not isolated stories. They are part of Iowa's fabric now. The crisis is everywhere if you know where to look. Every mile tells a story of hope and hardship. The faces change, but the struggle remains. These are Iowa's unseen travelers. Their stories deserve to be heard. On the edges of towns and under highway overpasses, new communities have formed, tent cities, born of necessity. These aren't places people choose, but places of last resort. Tents and tarps offer thin protection from the elements. Daily life is about survival. Despite hardship, a fragile sense of community emerges. People share food, warmth, and support. Veterans, young people aging out of foster care, and families with children all find themselves here. They fight to hold on to dignity even as they battle the elements and uncertainty. The threat of being forced to move is constant. These are not just statistics, they are mothers, fathers, sons, and daughters. Life in a tent city is a daily struggle against cold, heat, and despair. Yet within this struggle there is strength and solidarity. People look out for each other, sharing what little they have. They create small moments of humanity in the harshest conditions. This is life on the margins, raw, real, and resilient. It's a powerful reminder of the human need for connection. Even in the hardest times, community endures. These stories challenge us to see the people behind the crisis. Local governments in Iowa see the crisis and try to respond. City councils form task forces, pass new rules, and direct people to shelters and food banks. But the system is overwhelmed. Shelters are full, treatment centers can't keep up. Many feel these efforts manage appearances more than root causes. Ordinances move people out of sight, but don't solve where they'll sleep. Those experiencing homelessness often feel unheard and unseen. Decisions are made in rooms they can't enter, by people they'll never meet. Real solutions require empathy and listening to those living the crisis. The disconnect is a major hurdle. Change starts with understanding, not just policy. There's a gap in Iowa, not in the land, but in understanding. On one side, people need help. On the other, systems meant to provide it. For those struggling, navigating social services is nearly impossible without a phone, address, or ID. Everyday barriers, no bus fare, no documentation, keep people trapped. The process is a maze of paperwork and missed appointments. Rules at shelters and programs, though well-intentioned, often exclude those who need help most. Many lose hope after being turned away too many times. Trust erodes, making it harder to reach out again. Bridging this gap takes more than resources. It requires patience, flexibility, and compassion. Services must meet people where they are. Only then can real progress begin. The system must change to truly help. We often talk about homelessness and addiction in numbers, but behind every statistic is a human story. A mother who lost her children because she couldn't find stable housing. A young man whose dreams were derailed by addiction. These aren't abstract problems, they're personal tragedies in our communities. The crisis divides us, creating fear and eroding our sense of community. We start to see each other as categories, not neighbors. The true cost is lost potential, broken dreams, and quiet suffering. To understand the crisis, we must look past the numbers and see the faces. Listen to the stories. Acknowledge the human cost. These are not someone else's problems, they're ours. They reflect the health of our entire community. Change begins with seeing each other. The crisis can feel overwhelming, but hope lives in small acts of kindness. Volunteers serve meals, church groups collect coats, and strangers offer a listening ear. These gestures don't solve everything, but they matter. Real change starts with empathy, seeing the person, not the problem. Support local organizations, challenge stereotypes, and advocate for real solutions. Even a small donation or a few hours of time can make a difference. Compassion is the foundation for progress. We can push for policies that address root causes and encourage leaders to listen. When we each offer a little light, we push back the darkness. Together, we can make hope real.